I'm back, guys. Alright. Didn't nearly craft all of them, but I kind of didn't want to craft all of what I needed because I want to be picky. Alright. And for whatever reason, the server's lagging. Alright. You know, it's probably not a good idea to do what I just did, but you know what? While I was waiting for some obsidian to be made up, I also went nether mining. So, alright. I want that to be separated because as long as there's XP in that tank, let's turn NEA off. Auto drink from the bottom. Alright. So there, now we technically have an enchanting system. Where do I want this? I don't want it there. I guess I could break this. Alright, there's that tank. I'm gonna want that tank there, but I'm gonna break. That was a complete fail. Glad it's not vanilla anvil. Alright, and then auto extract, auto eject. For all you that are unfamiliar with this, which most of you should not be unfamiliar with this by now, but this is the auto anvil from OpenBlocks. Another mod that has a lot of utilities, and so is this enchanting table. Yeah, these. You know what? I might actually just have these tanks separate from these entirely. I'm not sure about that, but because I might at some point want to auto enchant books and stuff with XP that I'm getting. Because I'm up to level 63. And that's insane to be walking around with that many levels. Alright. And I forgot one thing. Of course I did. Alright. Okay. I want all three of these points connected. But first, let's get some of these levels off my player, because to be honest, I'm not a fan of walking around so many levels. Because you die once and you lose everything. Alright. As you can see, this is the recipe for tanks and whatnot. For the, like, OpenBlocks tanks, which are these. Alright, I need one set of bars, and now I can get empty soul cage. Ah, there we go. It's two more than, no, it's one more than half of it, which is horrible and funny all at the same time. But alright. How this all works is you place the XP drain on top of an OpenBlocks tank, or any, I want to say any tank. Then you go and stand on top of it, and if lag would ever stop, there's so much XP at this, it takes so much XP at this point that if you can see that tank is full. and it only drained 3 levels. That's because at this level, XP has there's so much XP for a single whatchamacallit, a single level that it's just insane. You know, I'm kind of torn here. Because if I make it where this, it requires XP to be up in here, I will lose access to all this XP once for it. But if I, say, have it separated like this and then have a duct going in between the tank and that, I should be fine. Alright, come on. Oh, glowstone. Haha. I'm like, why did it suddenly become later? Dirt, 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 dirt. I don't want to go get more obsidian. Of course, the input doesn't really matter. Because once the input can drain into whatever. So there. I just cleared that away. Now let's get all these levels off my player. A slow, arduous process. I'll come back when this is all done. Welcome back, everybody. As you just saw, the last of my levels just drained out. It only took me a few minutes, but... it probably took me 2 minutes. But, I mean... that's a lot of XP. I mean, each one of these tanks is about half full, and I had what? Bring this in, and that's a 4x4 square. That's a lot of XP. And that's basically a rendering issue, yada yada yada. But now I'm out of XP. What's really fun about the auto anvil and auto enchant tables is that they don't use your personal experience. They in fact use experience of the liquid experience that you put down in there, down in the tanks. But as you guys should know, I have a wisp farm. And wisps, because they were never intended to be farmed in this manner, that I have them being farmed horribly in. Alright, come on. Oh, the lag today. I don't know what the issue is. Because everyone in my house is asleep. But you see this little puppy right here. How I upgraded it to... There we go. I upgraded this to an infinite durability sword, pretty much. No. No. I did not. Done one more. No, I didn't. Alright, what's the matter here? Whoa, that was weird. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Apparently when you break and replace something over one of those conduits, it turns it back into an extracting conduit. I am not sure about that. But you see this filing cabinet up here? Yeah, it's full. It is full of aspects. I was actually tempted just to pull out all the primals, because those take up the most space, and either put them in their own filing cabinet, or... Because, I mean, you look at this. You got air, water, egg, fire, earth, ordo, and predito as being your biggest ones, and those are the four primals. Because, I mean, there's only a handful of the rest of them, even in this. So, I'm probably going to figure out a way to sort out the primals, probably put them in barrels or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, this vacuum hopper, which is from OpenBlocks, converts everything into XP. Well, you know, he kills a wisp, and there's an XP orb. Like, it's... Oh, it's because I'm standing here. See, I already have almost a level. Just from being up here for a few seconds. So, I mean, wisps are a pretty good source of, well, experience. I've just been basically voiding the experience, because, as you can tell, this vacuum hopper is full. Well, I want to change that. Alright, there we go. I wonder, can I have these both? I can. Ooh. I just do that because it's a little more hidden if it's off the back, but alright. My thought is, let me open this up. I had to light it up back here because wisps were spawning. I'm gonna put a liquid conduit into an ender tank down here, because ender tanks are awesome. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to run/create 100 or probably a couple hundred, probably a stack at 2 stacks maybe of conduits, of liquid conduits to get from way up over there, because you see where those ore nodes are. So right about there is the wisps farm, all the way over here. I'm just not doing that. So, ouch. I'm gonna see if I have any more obsidian real quick. But I also need some other stuff. So you know what, I haven't done this in a while. I'll sit here and craft what I need on camera for you guys. Okay, so we need 2 cauldrons. Oh, nope, I have enough obsidian. I just don't want to go back to the nether because my portal was destroyed, so it jumped to someone else's portal, which is about 100 blocks away from where my portal used to be. Or, it's 100 blocks away from my cove. It's even farther away from where the old portal used to be. So, beauties of Minecraft. Where are you? Oh, fail. Alright, I have 1 wool. I need 2. Oh, what am I thinking? You only need 2 obsidian. I have plenty of string, so I can just turn some into wool. You need an ender pearl for each, and you need blaze rods. Which, as you can tell, I don't have that many blaze rods. But, oh no, they're in here, aren't they? Let's go use an old trick. One that we learned back, I want to say an episode, at the very beginning. Let's break this apart. And you know what? I'm always going to need more blaze rods. Yell at me later. Alright. And now we got two blank, well, not blank, they're white ender tanks. I want to change that into facets. One, since it looks like someone also has some storage in there of lava, which is not ideal. And two, I want to make these my own personal ender tanks. So I'll make these blue on both of them, which doesn't look to be used by anybody. And then I'm going to apply a diamond to the dial. Now these are actually locked to my character. Only I can create ender tanks with this that can access this very specific channel. For you, those of you who didn't know. Alright, now I'm just gonna plop this into this corner. Hit the little turny thing. Come on. There we go. Oh, and for you, those of you who are interested, it turned on me again anyways. If you shift click the dial, you get your diamond back. Just in case you guys were worried, oh no, I just wasted a diamond. Nope. You just shift on that, and you get your diamond back. You know, I'm feeling kind of lazy. But I guess it would be good. Ender IO. Where are you? Ah, here they are. You get the fluid and pressurized fluid conduits. You're almost always going to want to go with the pressurized conduits. Okay, that's just fused quartz. That's not that bad. I knew there was a reason why I was gathering up so much nether quartz. Fortune pickaxe for the win. I have a lot of lapis. I might have to upgrade something else later. Plus I have lapis on my person. Interesting. Like I said, I went mining. I have resources everywhere now. Not as much as I would like, but as you can see, quite a fair amount. Okay, I want you guys to take this into account. Extreme hills are supposed to be extremely good for earth shards. I have 9. I have 25 water, which are only supposed to be really common in oceans, the exact opposite of extreme hills. I got 25 of them. I'm going to show you roughly what you would expect. I have almost a stack and a half of fire shards, and almost a stack and a half of air shards. I have almost a stack of ordo, and a stack of almost 2/3 of a stack of 3/4 a stack of entropy shards. What is the problem here? I don't know why, but at least earth shards you can get by... I don't know if I showed this on camera. I probably did. But when the Ex Nihilo hammers, if you take that since we do have, oh, what is it? The skyblock stuff. If you actually have that, I don't know why I keep these in here. If you actually have that mod installed, and you take an Ex Nihilo hammer and start beating on grass blocks, you can actually get earth shards. Very weird mechanic. I'll tell you that. I'll give you that, I should say. But yeah, I figured that would be some good information to know. Alright, I'm supposed to go up in here, tear this open, and now I can equip. That's entertaining. Come here. Alright. Of course I'm nearby. Wisps are spawning and all that other fun stuff. Unfortunately, it does appear that this was what I wanted to happen. Always active. And accepting? Alrighty. Now if we go back over here, seal this nice pretty wall back up. Came in here to this dark room. You notice now that the experience is all gone. That experience went into that ender tank and then came and instantly got dumped out over there into that ginormous tank there. So now every time I AFK over there, I don't have to constantly empty out my experience. Weird little lag. Constantly empty out my experience, and I don't have to worry about dying with tons and tons of XP on me. I can go... I can go mining and come back and come over to my library as part of my mining rituals. Just stand over the grate and watch my XP vanish out of my thing. Yep, there it goes. So now, look at that. I got 8 buckets in probably every last one of these tanks. And I needed those conduits, didn't I? I am such a derp. That's why you guys love me. That's why you guys watch me. I'm actually gonna start another build. Oh, yeah, if you take one of these hammers and smash grass, you get earth shards on occasion. What did I put? Here's all that other stuff. There's those conduits. I really should be using a Yeta wrench. Oh well. Whoa, that was weird. Alright. There we go. Extract. Extract always. Now it's gonna take all the XP out of that tank and put it up. Which, to be honest, with me filling up both of those things, it's probably gonna take the majority of them. I mean, okay, the auto enchant table is already full, but the auto anvil, that takes quite a bit of XP. I mean, I've already used up. Well, not used up. I've already transferred up half my experience. And that tank was, I mean, I guess I'm kind of compounding him. See, it just finally filled up. Now it's filling up the tank underneath it. And I'm left with about 2/3 of the XP I had. Isn't that crazy? Well, no, 1/4 of the XP I had in these tanks. If that's not insane, I don't know what is. You know, I'm not liking how that's... There we go. Okay, that's more even. It's just gonna drop straight out of that tank then and into this mess. But yeah, I like this little system. Now we have our wisp farm actually generating us XP, which now I can auto enchant books and start filling up this library with bookshelves filled of enchanted books. And I can then enchant them right onto my armor whenever I get real armor. And I can just enchant things. But, you know, I'm probably never going to get rid of these boots. Let's see if I can enchant them. Protection 4 and magic resistance 4. Not bad there. That's for sure. Infinite there. I mean, yeah, that used up quite a bit of XP, but hell, for something that is never gonna break, protection 4 is not bad. I'm probably gonna wear that for some time. And you know what? Oh, not as bad as not bad, but I was hoping for something else. I might have to build another kind of enchanting system. Wink, wink. But I think that was a nice little video about how to make a very simple open blocks enchanting system. How to make a lot of liquid XP and all that other fun stuff for open blocks. I will call this advanced vanilla. Because that's pretty much what this is refined vanilla mechanics. Because this is still all random, it's still all yada yada yada. But I guess I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.